Hi guys, it's Tanyaleigh here from Tanyaleigh Designs. I've been a bit MIA lately because I had an expo that I did here in New Zealand called Sens, and it was a weekend over Friday, Saturday, Sunday where businesses got to take their stuff there and sell it, and people can do classes and take classes and stuff like that. So I was busy doing that, leading up you know, like to a couple of weeks ago, and then I was a bit sick with some of my health issues, had a few flare-ups, but I'm getting, well, I'm not getting better, but I'm feeling a little bit better, and I'm doing journals. I've got an order to do, and from Sens, and I'm doing swaps and my design team and my business and stuff like that. So I've been busy dealing with all that. But anyway, today I'm here with a journal and some goodies that the lovely Val sent me. I approached her and asked if she would swap a journal with me because I loved her journals so much, and Val has sent me this lovely journal and some very cool goodies. So I am going to share with you the goodies first, and then I'll show you the journal. So I'll just put this aside. So first up, now I'm filming this at night time. Now I don't normally film at night time because where my craft table is actually in the lounge, and now we've been in this place for what, since February last year. So what, you're looking at 17 months maybe, I don't know, whatever that is. So February last year, and we've had no lights. So I could never film at night time, and yeah, now I know that sounds odd that we've had no lights. Like, we've had a lamp and we've had one light in the hallway, but none in the lounge, and none in the kitchen. So I was always cooking in the dark. But anyway, another long story, but we do now have lights in my lounge and in the kitchen, which is awesome. So so that's why I'm filming this. So it might be a little yellowish on the here on the camera, but anyway, so I'll get in and show you what Val sent me. So first up, when I opened the box, she had a couple of little goodies in here that she sent me. She sent me some of these air mail envelopes, so they'll come in handy for my junk journals or whatever. She sent me, these are out of a diary, you know, like for write down your appointments and to-do lists and stuff like that. So she sent me some of those. She sent me some guest checks which is really cool. I didn't realize that they were as thick as they are. I don't know if they come in different thicknesses or not, but I thought they were just like really thin paper, but so it's really quite cool that they are like that. So there's 4 of those. She has sent me some of these international priority email. I think this is what they might use over there. I don't know, we certainly don't have them here in New Zealand. So yeah, so that's really cool, and my favorite color. And she sent me some repair tags. So there's a good wad of those, so that was really nice. She has sent me some weekly time sheets, so that was cool. I could use those in my journals. Sent me a very cool vintage note, and it's written in pencil, so thank you, I like that. She sent me some very vintage, it looks like, yeah, it's your, like, you write down your name and maybe how many hours you've done for the day. We definitely don't have those here anymore. So they're cool. This looks like journal cards, maybe from Graphic 45. Not 100% sure, but they're very cool. And vintage, very vintage wise, she sent me this. Now, every time I get this stuff out, there's like little, oops, like little bits that keep falling off. So it's definitely old, and you can see that it's definitely old. Oh yeah, some of the things on it says 1882, 1881, 1880, so it's definitely old. So that's really cool. I love that, so I might have to put that in a bag, I think, because it keeps, bits keep coming off it. And then she sent me this awesome vintage photo. It's still on the card that, you know, they used to come on back in the day, and it's been ripped across, but you know, it's all to do with the vintage, isn't it? So I'm hopeless at reading writing like this, so no idea what it says, but I love it. It's cool. She sent me a vintage doily and a handkerchief. This actually reminds me of my nana, because my nana used to use handkerchiefs all the time, but that'll be cool in a journal. So there's that, and I'm going to show you these last because these are amazing. And then in this little goodie bag, she sent me some little wooden veneer shapes, which is really cool. She sent me some price tickets, price labels, tags. She sent me some teeny tiny shipping tags, travel tags, whatever you want to call them. And then she sent me some little veneer glassine bags, and then some glassine envelopes. So that's cool, because we here in New Zealand, we struggle to get things like this here, and we have to order them from China, and these small ones are a bit difficult to get. So and then when you do find them, it's like horrendously priced shipping wise to get them here to little old New Zealand. But anyway, so this here, sorry, I've got a sore back. I'm going to sit down. I'm just standing because I can't see the camera when I'm sitting down. But anyway, I'm thinking I'm about here. Yeah, I'll just sit down. I've got a sore back. Val also sent me these amazing vintage US Army, or somebody was in the US Army and then they wrote letters to the wife, and these are the letters, and I can't believe it. It's like, you know, it's I like this. It says dear wife. I think that's funny, but I mean, look at it. It's written in pencil. I can't read a lot of it. Some of it I can, but it's just amazing, because, you know, like, we don't, I mean, I remember years ago, you know, I used to write letters to my nana, because she lived up here in the North Island, and when I was younger I used to live down the south, and the only way I could talk to her was either ring her or write to her, and I used to write to her, and but I don't know, like, long story, but I never went to her funeral. I wasn't allowed to, but long story. But it would have been nice to know if she had kept all that sort of stuff. You're like, I got some of the things back that I had given her over the years, but didn't, you know, no letters or anything. But anyway, but this is amazing. It would be so cool. Like, this is June the 14th, 1944. It's just amazing. So I don't know how Val parted with these. I really don't. I don't know if I'll part with them. I might have to scan them in and then use them just in my journals. This one's a really thick one. I don't know, I just can't get my head around the things that people find, you know, like, and the things that people kept back in the day, you know. But I love it. I just can't. It's like, dear wife. It's like, why can't you just put dear whoever it was going to? But definitely cracked me up reading some of them. But yeah, no. So this is so. I really, Val, I don't know how you parted with these. I've noticed a few that you've had a few of these, so you must have quite a few in your stash. I mean, considering you've sent me 3 of the blue ones. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the ones in the white. It's just amazing. So thank you, Val. This truly is amazing. But the most amazing thing that she did was made me a journal, and I absolutely love it. You will probably get more if you watch her video that she did before she sent this to me. So you can, I will put the link to that video below if you want to go and have a look at the actual video that she made. I'll just quickly move all this. Yeah, so yeah, I will put the link down below, but anyway, I'll just quickly run through it because this is amazing. I think she said this was vintage lace. She's made a charm to go down the side. It's just stunning. Lots of little bits. Butterfly, button, Paris, Eiffel Tower. Just really, really, really cool stuff hanging off there. And then we decided that we would do a fabric cover, and in the sort of like vintage style, shabby chic style journal, and I can't remember, I think we decided maybe two or 3 signatures, I'm not 100% sure, but anyway, this is Val's journal, so we'll quickly get into it because we're already at 11 minutes in through here and show you my wonderful journal. So anyway, this is some printed paper. I won't go through everything because I'm sure everybody knows this is a doily. She's put some vintage ephemera and some printables and some other bits and pieces in all the pockets and stuff like that. She's made a corner tuck here. She's done lots of I can't remember if she said it was coffee or tea that she used on her papers and stuff, but that will be in her video. Val, if you're watching this, I've been looking through this every day since you sent it, and it just feels like every time I look at it there's something different. Some lace, there's a tux, what do you call that? A belly band. Envelope, card, and I haven't decided what I'm going to use this for. I don't have a lot of journals here that I've made or other people have made me. I've got one that somebody else made me for my Sens weekend. I don't know what I'm going to do with that one. Oh. If you can hear that, it's really, whoa. Really, really windy here. It's just picked up probably in the last few hours. And I've got another journal that a friend made me. We did a swap, my friend in Australia. and I haven't used that one either. I haven't put anything in it, but I am making a what do you call it, a family tree journal where I'm gonna put all my family tree stuff in, and because I found out I'm related to Lord Rutherford, so he's my 4th cousin, so I want to do that, and how he's related to me and stuff like that. So I don't have a lot of journals here, so this is amazing. Val, you have done an amazing job. I absolutely love it. Like I said, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I might just sit and look at it for a while because, you know, that's what I do. And I've got this thing about lace, and I love lace. I always have. When I was younger, I remember me and a friend every Saturday. Her husband was away all the time, my husband was away all the time, and every Saturday morning we would get up, go into town, buy lace, go home. Yeah, it's just one of those things that we did because we both liked it. We did do stuff with it, but you know, bag, some more bits and pieces, envelope, and I'm just going to stand up and see if you're still in. Oh, you are. You're still in frame. Yay. She's definitely done an amazing job. I love this. I think this is some bookwork that she's maybe had, and there was another one of that. I'm not sure what that is. But yeah, I think this is some of her stuff that she had from when she was in college, I think she said. But like I said, check back on her video. Some cool ephemera, and I think some of it's from Tsanami Rose, and Tsanami Rose I'm on the design team for, so I'm just working on my next journal that I have to prepare, and it's using a tea party range. So I've got lots of doilies and, you know, all the pretty things for a tea party, so I'm really looking forward to that. I like these little rusty bells, but I can't find them anywhere, so, you know, I like living in New Zealand. It's a cool country, but it sucks for buying stuff. Especially when you're trying to find, you know, all the vintage bits and pieces. Some more ephemera, and it's a big ephemera. I won't take that, there's nothing on the back. Actually, I just went down to the junk shop today. It's not really a junk, well, it is a junk shop, but it's a second-hand shop, we call them here in New Zealand, and I bought this really cool book. It was $2, and it's got like some really cool artwork in it, and it looks like somebody's graffitied the wall, you know, that type of art. It's really cool, and I thought for $2 it's pretty cool, and if I don't use it, it was only $2. I like this, and I like what Val's done where she's stitched around the edges. Some more ephemera. Oopsie. Some more printables, more ephemera, and there's more in there. I don't want to take it out because it always takes me forever to get it back in, and you know. Some more. This, actually, I've been fascinated with some of the books that you ladies are using, and I think it's the you know, like the monthly garden book. I think it's can't think who it is. But I'm trying to find one here in New Zealand and it's a bit difficult. What's her name? I can't think. This is the centre of the journal where she's wrapped the lace around, which is so cool. Love this. Some more ephemera. It's an envelope. Another tag. This looks like you know, one of those books that you diary. What is the time? It's like 6:30 at night here. So, and I am absolutely exhausted. I like these little oh, are these flash cards? I think this is what this is, and it's definitely vintage, and I think they're really cool. Music, some more ephemera. Bag. It looks like mess paper. Oh, this is where I've seen it. Some more ephemera here, and now this here, I think it says identification tag, and I think I've seen one of these on Val's videos, and she said it's a toe tag from the war. I think. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. I don't know. But that's like really weird. But cool. Another one of those paperclip, flaggy, taggy, whatever you call them. Some more, like I said, I think this is her work, so I think that's another one of hers, and she's got an A on it. Very cool. I never got any A's at school. I was hopeless at school. Yeah. I hated school, that's probably why. It was the worst thing I ever did in my life, go to school. I know we all have to go to school, but I so hated it every day. It was just like, oh my god. Sitting there, I'm not the type of person to sit still, so sitting in classes, you know, for an hour at a time was just like, oh my god, I just want to get up and go somewhere. That looks like a vintage postcard. Yeah. So lots of ephemera there. This is that book I was talking about. I can't think what it's called. Anyway, graph, whatever, yeah, it's at the top of my head. Another envelope with bits you can journal on the back. Another belly band, which I love what she's done, and oh no, she's sewing that one on. I think there was one that I came across, and it was 2. Just gonna check my camera again. Oh yeah, we're still going. 24 minutes. Jeez, I talk a lot. This is another, looks like her work. Another pocket with some ephemera in it. Oh, now I've got the hiccups. Another pocket with card in. Library card, some ephemera. Corner pocket, middle of the signature. Pretty lace. Postcard. ephemera. Another flip out. Another envelope to store some goodies in. And this is another one of her paperclip taggies with a weekly time record card in it that she's folded up into 3. I like that. I actually, when Val was sending me this book, there's a lady on Etsy, Denise, you'll know her, everybody talks about her. She's got some awesome stuff in her shop. A tattered dream, and she sells all that stuff, and the freight to New Zealand is absolutely ridiculous, and you know, for a small packet of stuff because of where she lives. So when I was doing this, and I noticed in some of Val's videos that she bought stuff from her, so I thought, well, she certainly lives closer than me, so I asked her if she wouldn't mind if I got Denise to send my order to her, and then she would send it. So she did. So I got an awesome packet of, oops, that's not supposed to be, awesome packet of goodies. So yeah, so that was cool. Otherwise there's no way I'd have it. So Val, thank you very much for adding that to my parcel with the journal. I appreciate it so much. It was, and I got the journal sooner than I thought I would because of where Val lives, and I wasn't having a very good day when it arrived, so the courier just chucked it on my doorstep, which I thought, I'm going to go there and throw it back at you. But then I was in bed when it arrived, and I just went out there, picked it up, shut the door, grabbed my scissors, went back to bed, opened it in bed. So it was certainly like Christmas, and it certainly made my day, and it made me feel a lot better. So I love doing this and swapping with people. It's just absolutely amazing. So that's the end of the book. It's so awesome. I absolutely love it, and Val goes above and beyond when she does her journals. I've watched just about all her videos. I think I've still got a few to watch, but she really, I mean, look at that, it's just like gorgeous. There's just so much, and like I said, I look at it every day. There's new stuff to look at. It's just, you know, and then I think to myself, it's too pretty to write in because I've got crap writing. I used to do calligraphy when I was younger, and I wish I could still do it, but I just probably not as flash as what I did back then, because I used to be a florist, and when I did my floristry course, we went off and did like a wee calligraphy day course type thing to learn how to do all that for writing writing, you know, like the cards and stuff that went with the flowers. So if I could do that, then I would definitely write in it calligraphy style. But yeah, I don't know, but like I said, I don't know what to do with it as yet. I haven't decided. Probably nothing. I'll just look at it for the rest of my life. Yeah, I like pretty things. So but yeah, but anyway, Val, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. This was an amazing swap, and I just thank you, because seriously, it is a beautiful journal, and I will treasure it forever. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go and get on to, well, continue on with the stuff that I'm doing, and I will see you back in the next video. The next video will probably be a flip through of the journals that are going out for swaps or for design team stuff, and or just whatever, cause whatever. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.